friends, Mrs. Stahl here with a fun Thanksgiving activity for you. It's called Roll a Story. So all of this will be in Schoology for you to get a hold of. So you'll just need to pull up that file and then you are going to make a sample story and you can do an illustration at the end. Please do a better illustration than I did. I didn't have any colored pencils or crayons or anything. So I'm so excited to see what you do, and here come the directions. Enjoy. All right, so here we have our Roll a Story. So this file will be on Schoology for you to look at. And what you're going to do is you are going to roll your dice 4 times. You can either use a die that you have at home, or I have a link for an online die that I'm going to show you how to use here. And that's what I'm going to use as the online one. So all you need your iPad for this. So your first roll, you're going to roll your character. Your second time you roll, you'll roll your setting or your time. Then you'll roll your setting or place. And then the fourth time you roll, it's going to be your conflict or your plot. So that's going to kind of give you an idea of your story. So all the way down, there's 6 different options. So I'm going to try it, and this is going to be totally off the cusp here. So we'll see what kind of story we end up with. So the first time I roll this dice, it's going to be for my character. So let me get my dice, and I will send you the link for this. Okay, I got a 5. So let's go back and see what character that is. So under this column, we go all the way down to the 5, and it's an Indian boy or girl. Well, I'm going to choose Indian girl. So I'm going to write the character up here at the top so I kind of know what I'm doing. Okay, now this is the second time. This is going to be my time. When is this going to happen? Okay, let's see. Oh, 5 again. All right. It didn't make sound that time. Weird. Okay. So the day after Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving. So that's when. So I'm just taking notes to get my story started. Now this will be my 3rd time. This is where it takes place. 2. Oh, let's see where it takes place. It's going to be at the dinner table. Okay. The dinner table. And then my last time, I'm going to find out what happens. I got a 4. So we'll go back here and look. Someone goes back in time at the dinner table. Here we go. This is going to be a good story. Someone goes back in. I'm going to squeeze this over here so I don't have to make another line. Okay, so my character is an Indian girl. It's the day after Thanksgiving. She's at the dinner table and someone goes back in time. So I'm just going to start writing my story. Here we go. Let's see. Once upon a time, this goes back in time. That's tricky. There was an Indian girl named, we get to give her a name. Named, let's call her Paka. Once upon a time, there was an Indian girl named Paka. Now, usually when I introduce a character, I want to tell my reader what she looks like or things about her. So I'm going to say she had the longest, most shiny black hair in her whole tribe. Okay, so that gives us kind of a visual of what she looks like. Sometimes you might put things about like what kind of person she is, but you don't have to do that right now. You can do that later. So let's do the day after Thanksgiving. So we've introduced our character. Let's do, now we're going to tell people that it's the day after Thanksgiving. Let's see. And she's living in a village, apparently. She's going to go way back in time. Okay, let's see. This is tricky. You really have to take some think time when you're doing this. So, let's see. Her family was, you suppose they had dinner tables back then? That's where it takes place. So her family was, how about, gathered around enjoying leftover food from the Thanksgiving feast. Okay, so this says gathered around. I'm kind of saying that they're at the table. They're enjoying food from the Thanksgiving feast, and it's left over. So we know that it's not the day of Thanksgiving, so that's the day after. Now, someone goes back in time. So let's make Paca go back in time, because she's our main character. It wouldn't be very fun if, like, someone else went back in time. We wouldn't be able to talk about it very much, would we? They just disappear. So, let's see. Maybe she misses a pet. So, Paca was feeling sad because she missed her pet dog, Rocco. She closed her eyes and wished she could go back in time to see Rocco. All of a sudden, purple clouds began to swirl all around her. Woof. Woof. She heard in the, well, we knew Mrs. Stahl would use more than one page, distance. Woof, woof, she heard in the distance. When she opened her eyes, she was standing in front of Rocco. She was standing in front of Rocco in a big field. You hear all the details I'm adding so you know where she's at. She couldn't believe her eyes. She had traveled back in time to see her dog. They ran off and played all day together. Okay, not the best ending, but you can make yours longer. I just did this for a sample. So what you're doing basically is you need to make sure that you introduce your character. You're going to explain that when it happened. Then you're going to say where it's taking place. And then you're going to take this idea. Someone goes back in time and you can kind of change it up a little bit. And make it however you want. You can make it as short or long as you want, but the biggest thing I want you to do is to have fun. This is just supposed to be a fun writing assignment, and so I just want you to have a lot of fun with it. And then after you're finished, you can even draw a picture to go with your assignment. So if I was going to draw her, I draw her with big eyes like this, and she'd have a big smile on her face, and she'd be super happy. Okay, so, and she has the long hair, and you can draw, and of course you can get crayons if you have crayons or markers or whatever, and you can do a little illustration to go with your story. And so what I want you to do, we will be sharing these, and I'll have a way on Schoology for us to share them so you can take pictures and share them with everyone. So I want everyone to have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. Talk to you later. Bye.